It's always a mixed blessing to follow Dr. Appleman. He's actually one of my heroes, right? So I work at Red Hat, spent some time in sales, and I'm on the Office of the Chief Technologist now. And I spent a lot of time over the last couple of years talking about the work that he and Dr. Krieger have done with the Rhodes platform and taking it from a data science tool and turning it into an education tool. So without any further ado, my name is Damien Eversmann. I am the Chief Architect for Education at Red Hat.
And good morning, happy spring. My name is Sarah Coghlan, and I'm a Senior Technical Program Manager on the Red Hat research team. Today we will be talking to you about workforce development. Before we get started, I just want to ask people by a show of hands, does this phrase mean anything to you? Do you have an idea as far as what workforce development is? Show me the hands. Okay, so a lot of people do. What I want to clarify before we jump in is the definition we're going to be using today, Damien and I, when we talk to you about this, because I would bet each of us has our own idea and definition of this, and we want to make sure we're all on the same page. So, what exactly do we mean when we're talking about workforce development? So we're defining this as initiatives that educate and train individuals to meet the needs of current and future business and industry in order to really maintain a sustainable, competitive, economic environment. So really put simply, we're talking about everyone's favorite things, education and training.
So Red Hat, we've been at this for a little while. We've tried a lot of things. This is sort of a timeline here of the things that we've done that are education or education adjacent. We've had a lot of programs from our training and certification program to more direct university-facing programs like Academy, like our workforce development program, which, by the way, follows a different definition than the one we just gave you. To our research group, which you're all familiar with, and a lot of the Red Hatters that you see here today are members of. Suffice it to say, in all of that time, we've come up with a whole ton of solutions. Some of those, right here, you see, this is just the logos that I was able to find. The list actually goes on and on and on. And one of the things that we've come to realize is we've created a hot mess of academic resources. So one of the things that we're trying to do now, we've started this year, and it's going to take us probably multiple years to actually do this, is to take all of these resources that we have, and all of the other resources that have been created in conjunction with a lot of our academic partners, with a lot of our commercial partners, and come up with a much better, more cohesive way to actually bring them to students. So Jonathan was talking about that just in the last session. We want to get this into the hands of learners. Right now, learners have no idea where to go to get various bits of information, whether it's training on actual products, or concepts from our open curriculum, or even access to programs like internships and apprenticeships that we've started having.
So as Damien just mentioned and John mentioned earlier this morning, Red Hat Research, we've recently collaborated with the MGH PCC to pilot an apprenticeship program with a real focus on experiential learning. So why really did we feel this topic was relevant at this workshop? Well, we have folks from industry, research IT, academia, and the open source community at large. And I at least like to think the idea of engaging students in creating an educational environment where they're getting real world, hands-on experience working in open cloud software environments is critical to all of us. I would like you to prove me wrong, but again, I'm hopeful this is important to all of us. And workforce development really needs a combination of training, as Damien mentioned, something Red Hat can offer up to help with, experience, something hopefully IT groups can offer a lot of help with, and hands-on exposure to hardware, systems, and software, something that I think industry partners can also get excited about. And as Ron often likes to say, the whole really is greater than the sum of all of its parts. So we'd like you to join us at our BOF happening tomorrow from 12 to 1.
So we're open to have really an open and honest conversation about the pluses and the minuses of all of the approaches that we've taken over the years, both at Red Hat and within industry and within the academic community. We're really looking for a way to make all of the resources that are available to learners more cohesive and more available. So we'd love to see you and hear what your thoughts are. Thank you.